Hello,
Hi.
Ricardo. There's
Hello.
Ella right there. I mean, she just said her own name, but yeah. So we're gonna be telling you guys the whole process of our directing process, really. So it started off with speed dating. So we got to meet the year ones, ask them questions. Just it wasn't the questions we asked them. They were more like they were all separate, so like to get to know them, and also like important questions like how are you learning your lines.
What genre do you what genre do you like? I wanted them to have fun, obviously.
The genre was
Push
the
them.
genre was important because, say for instance, they said they're interested in romance, and I was like about dark comedy.
Yeah.
Like we had to find out which ones they're interested in first. But yeah, the speed dating was fine. I mean, how did
was
you find
fun.
them?
Yeah, it was good.
Was you a bit like awkward at one point, or just one point you just didn't like it?
Nah. Just got a bit long.
It was a bit long. It was very long. But oh, and Ella did something really smart. No, you actually did. From everyone their whole life who's been doing Scratch, like she was the only one who recorded everyone who was speaking. So we will listen to it back. And Ryan pointed out and said that was really clever.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was very good. Afterwards, we watched one of their monologues.
Yeah, that was a few days later though. This is a different day.
Yeah, that's true. Do you want to talk about the monologues?
They did their monologues. Sometimes we asked questions. There was a panel of us.
That's yeah.
Basically.
And the same day, we chose the people who we wanted, and we were very happy who we got with.
Yeah, we went last.
Yeah, we thought we were gonna have no one, but we actually got majority all the
We
people
basically
we
got all
wanted.
of them.
Yeah, we did.
We knew we were only going to get one boy, though, realistically.
Yeah, because we had the biggest
Because
group,
2 boys is kind of pushing it.
and plus we had the biggest one. So because most people had like 2 or 3, we were the only one who had like 4 people, and it was good. But we had to minimize our time because some people wanted our people at this lesson or this time, so we had to like.
Which we'll talk about later afterwards.
Yeah. And yeah, our first lesson with them was.
Wait, we have to say who we got.
Oh, I thought they already knew that.
Well, just in case.
Okay, well.
We have Athena.
Kian.
As I was going to say who they're playing. Athena is the dad. Kerry as the mum. Kian as Ben. And Tallulah as Rosie.
You're right there.
I'm tired, I went out. What do you expect?
And yeah, that was the character. Oh, and the play we chose is Things Are Known to Be True.
You have to explain what that is.
I didn't know we were going to do that, but that's fine. Yay! Things Are Known to Be True. Yeah, that's cool. Things Are Known to Be True is about a story called, I said a story called, can you imagine that? Okay.
We've already said the name.
Yeah, I'm about to let me cook. Things That Are Known to Be True is about this family, the Prince family, father, mother, Fran and Bob. They try to help out their 4 kids. They have 4 kids. They're trying to help out each of their problems. Each problem they're able to like solve, or some are solved. Some are like, what's the word? Not that they solved it, but like there's still a problem there, but they've kind of sorted out the issue.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
the main issue anyway.
Yeah, like for example with Ben.
In our scene.
In the scene that he's been caught, we've found out that he's been skimming money, he's been taking drugs. We found that out, so we solved it. It's not gonna happen again, but as a result, we're still like shocked. Well, they're still shocked that he's doing such a thing because he's supposed to be like the golden child. So it's a bit shocking. But the main thing is that the parents solve all their kids' problems, but as a cost, they
This shows as though you don't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
Well, so I remember I had to get it out.
And it sucks because you do feel bad for the parents.
Yeah, and at the end as well.
Yeah,
so emotional.
She was crying.
I wasn't crying. I say this every flipping time.
She was. Anyway, it was it was a good one. Oh, and the reason why we chose it.
We did it in high school, and we thought we never actually got to perform it. So we thought, and we had all the background stuff, so we might as well do it. And we can see it get done properly.
Yeah. We had like a rough, not rough. We had like a full image of like what we wanted as well, like setting like.
It's just very simplistic.
Yeah.
Natural.
Very natural. And is that what else?
Rehearsal schedules.
Mm-hmm.
So the first lesson we had, we had Athena and Kian, who played Ben and the dad.
Mm-hmm.
We thought them two because we know they're like friends as well. We just thought dad's son, mum, daughter, and stuff as well. We just talked about it.
That was one thing which I was really like great at. Well, I was really amazed at hearing as well is that outside of the class they were all very close.
Yeah.
So it's like
They all had like their buddy in it, like one of their main mates.
It's good that they all work together and that. Yeah. But yeah, continue.
But yeah, so that was just like an introduction. And the next lesson that day we had Kay and Sula, told them about it. Then the actual first practical lesson, we had all three apart from Kerry, as there was a bit of a mix-up.
A big mix-up.
Yeah, but it's fine because it all worked out for the best anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So we did that. There's a video. Did you put the video up on your?
Yeah, I did. There's a video of how all of them, because all three of them, or just all four of them?
Well, all three of them. Okay, anyway, we filmed the first run through.
Yes.
Where he played.
Oh yes, sorry, yes,
that one.
Yeah, I remember that.
One.
Sorry, because I remember I had to be one of the characters because Kerry won that. Yeah, that's on there.
So we just did it like we gave notes. We like before that we talked about like what research they did and any questions about the script and stuff. Gave feedback and did it one more time. And stuff.
I think we did. I'll say we all were very trustful for. Is that the word? Trustful to the actors because we said to them we gave them all the stuff they needed. Like we gave them the characters, we gave them all the research, the websites to go on. So like go on this website if you want to find out more about your character. Like I'll say we were very hard on Kian, but in a good way, because we were like to Kian.
We knew he could do it. Just pushing him.
We said to him that you have to play a realistic guy who's taken drugs and he's confronted his whole family about it, and I don't want you to be acting it. That's one thing I don't want you to do, or just read the lines on the paper, because anyone can just read lines. I want you to actually feel this guy's pain right now. Like I was being for real, and he delivered, and I'm proud of him for that. I'm proud of all of them because they all delivered actually. They did very, very great job. Athena, I know there were some days
we're going to the ending. This is only the first rehearsal.
Okay, sorry. I'm losing my mind a bit. Sorry, guys.
What are you doing?
I'm sitting like this now.
Okay. Yes, second one we had Kerry. We just did the ending with her. Well, we did
the final scene.
Yeah, the final scene where Ricky stepped in.
And we did a little activity with her.
Yeah, beforehand.
We made her sounds like a slave.
Like each line or something.
Yeah, we told her to go through each of the lines, and without so basically when you go through the line, tell us what it actually means, like what are they trying to say, if that makes sense to you. So if they're saying what's in the fridge, deep down they're saying I'm hungry, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, just so she got every meaning of it to help her acting and character stuff.
Yep.
Then the next lesson we had all of them. I'm trying to remember what it was.
It was when we were in the theatre. We had all four of them in the theatre. Excuse me. One thing which was a struggle was because we shared the theatre with someone else, so we can hear the loud noises from them, because the theatre is very spaced out, so we're just hearing their voices over and over again, to the point where I had to tell them, just keep it down for 1 second.
Oh yeah, because their piece was a very shouty, but ours is as well, so it's just...
But they were able to keep it together,
Yeah, which was good, and it just helped them. It kind of gets to their lines, because it could help them, make sure they know it. They can do it with other things in the background. They just don't have to think about it.
It was very natural. Good. Absolutely. And
so we went through particular scene in the middle.
Fight scene.
Yeah, not the fight scene, like the very argumentative, like the top part of it all. You know how it builds up.
we had to
and stuff.
we had to adapt on one of the, as she said, that scene, because to us it didn't feel natural. It felt like they were robots, really, like them just moving into the circle, and then he's putting this person back. It just didn't feel well. It didn't. It was mainly to Ella, because I said it looks okay.
So I was still very weirded out. Not weirded out. Didn't really believe it that well. Like, it was fine in the end process, but it's very risky.
At first, I was like, it seemed okay. I wasn't sure what she was on about, but then when you actually hear stuff from her, like, you know, it's like legit. So I was like, okay, let me see it, and I'll play, because we recorded it. And when I watched it back, I was like, yeah, I kind of see what you mean.
Yeah, and I had someone else's opinion as well, another director. I asked about it and he agreed with me.
Was this the same day when he watched?
No, this is Brandon. This is only the second.
Oh, Brandon, okay.
Ready rehearsal. We haven't got to that.
So yeah, he corrected. We even added this is the part where we added the drink scene with Kean.
Yeah, where he took a shot or something.
Yeah, that's one thing what we did as well as the whole directing process, is that we were open for suggestions, and if we didn't like them, without saying we don't like it, we would just respectfully would be like, okay, we'll put a pin on that or think about it, and if not, or we'll try it. If it doesn't work, we'll say that's fine.
Yeah, because it is our piece at the end of the day. We have a vision, but we are open to ideas.
And I think that's something what a good director should always do.
Yeah, listen to them. Listen to the actors. And then next rehearsal, we had an extra rehearsal. We did that one in the green room, but we just kept going through and through. They had a bit of a giggles that day, but yeah, and then
calm them down.
Yeah, because then we went in the EP3. We got Luke Madaj to come in as another person. So that's like in EP3, filming it, last run, and they got it together and they did it without any scripts. Like, it was just right at the end, asking for like 2 lines. But yeah, that went really well.
They even Luke gave some good feedback, and there was another person that was also watching, and she also gave some good feedback. She was like,
that's like she's from MT as well, so it's like completely different.
And it's good because it's like new, as you just said, it's someone new who's watching them perform, and to us it may be like, oh yeah, it's the same thing over and over again, but for them it's like, this is the first time I'm seeing this, and this is really good. And yeah, they able to, I can tell they all had it.
Yeah.
And there was another lesson we had.
I wasn't there because I was at an open day.
We went upstairs in the dance studio to go rehearse. It was a little struggle because I couldn't find a single room because everyone was rehearsing for something. I was like, great, but I was able to find a room. We rehearsed it. Again, there was another group on set, but they were able to quiet down, and we just continued and continued. It was just basically a dress run, and it generally was okay, apart from what part was it? It was just at one scene where everyone gets the lines a bit muddled up. But I said to them that at this point it's okay because you guys are arguing. So if you guys do clash with each other, that's fine. As long as it ends with this person and you're able to like stay in character and stay in the story, it's perfectly fine. Because like, it is an argument. It's not going to be like you say your line, I say my line. In a normal real argument, people be shouting over each other, saying random things. So it was fine. They all did very great that day as well.
And then the next time we did it, it was showtime, but we'll talk about that right at the end. So that's like the overall, because we still got other things to talk about.
Yeah, is that tech?
Tech and other things, but we haven't done why we picked the people to be in our scene. Okay. I just realised we picked Kian because we thought it'd really push him, and he's kind of like, we had a bit of help from Alfie as well, saying like, I won't be rude. He was like the only one that could do it.
I'll say he was. Like, I'll say he's the only one. I'm trying to save you.
Yeah,
he's the only.
That wasn't my words. Can I just say, Alfie's? I'm putting him under the.
We said that he's the one that can manage this aggressive.
With the addiction.
Not this aggressive, but like all this character with so much emotions. Because Ben is not just a character who's just angry. He goes through all sorts of emotions on stage, and I said to Keen that you can't just be crazy or angry. I want to see sad. I want to see everything. In this scene, he's going through everything right now. He's going through every single little checklist. I want to see that. And Kian, to us, to Alfie, looked like the perfect.
Yeah, and his
one.
monologue helped as well. What he did. And then
Kerry.
Kerry. Okay, Kerry.
She
She's
actually
done
did
it. She's done it twice before. Was it twice?
Twice. No, twice.
She played. I can't remember who she played.
She played Pip.
But it was only like a scene. She didn't do like the full thing for like drama GCSE. But she hasn't played. Did she play the mum? No.
She didn't play any.
No, she didn't play the mum. It was either mum or Pip.
She played Pip, and I'm pretty sure it was Rosie.
She didn't play Pip. She
It
wanted to be the sister. I don't think she's been Pip before. Oh, no, well, she's definitely played Rosie before. I can't remember, but yeah.
She's familiar.
Vibe.
She's familiar with the scene, and I can tell she was excited when I said when we both said, yeah. So we're doing things that we know to be true, and she's a little tiny.
And she's so like friendly. It's just nice to have an easy conversation with her. Yeah, and she gave like mum vibes as well.
She was very we'll get to easy to work with, but she was very easy to.
Yeah.
Tallulah. So we chose Tallulah because to me, or to us, she just fit the personality of Rosie. Like Rosie's more like a gentle, innocent little person. I mean, she's not innocent. She hasn't done some innocent stuff in the past, but like in this scene, she's more like a vulnerable little baby who's just sitting down, just watching everyone argue at each other. And when I watched Tallulah's monologue,
she did like a really angry monologue.
Yeah.
So we like she's doing the complete opposite. So that's kind of like.
It was
very completely different.
It was weird, but it was like, and again, I was
it
like,
helps expand.
It shows that she can get aggressive,
and she can be the complete opposite, like be really down, scared.
Hence why
the other side of the.
Hence why we chose Tallulah, and finally
Athena, she had a romantic monologue, but we knew she was really good.
With Athena, her monologue was, as you said, romantic, and we either wanted her as, we had two choices for her. It was either play the mum or the dad, and because it is a bit weird how we chose, not chose, but like how when we choosing people, because so many people said, okay, I want this person, I want that person, I want this person. Yeah. We had an idea of like,
we like had like three.
Exactly. So like if we didn't get this person,
like Mason was one of them.
Yeah.
Ruby, someone, I can't remember. Ruby F.
Yeah.
We had two Rubies actually.
There was
one for mum and one for Ben.
Rosie.
Was it one for Ben as well?
It was Rosie.
Oh well, one was for Ben for me, but I think she was maybe put down to fourth.
Athena, we chose Athena because I know she's a very talented girl, and I know I can see in her eyes, I can feel the emotion she has, and she did deliver, and I just knew she had it in her. Generally, the monologue she did beautiful. We generally enjoyed the monologue, and it then, because at first we're like, okay, we just didn't know who we wanted, but then after seeing that, we're like, we need her. we need this girl. Like, amazing. And
that's basically what we chose.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go on.
Should I pause the video
and
then do
another one?
Okay, pause it for now just to be safe, and then we'll do another one. So this is part 1.